Hello everyone and welcome to the polling officer and voter demo for the dual voting system. Before we get started, we need to discuss how the ballot looks like. The ballot is split into two parts, the VVPAT side and the receipt side. The ballot has the election ID printed on the top. The VVPAT side has the candidate list and the numerical symbol corresponding to them like 0, 1, 2. This candidate ordering will be cyclically permuted for each ballot. It also contains a QR code for the ballot ID, which will be used in VVPAT verification and ballot audit. Now, on the receipt side, we have a QR code for the encrypted candidate IDs. The encryptions stored here are corresponding encryptions to the candidates on the VVPAT side. Now, let's get started with the demo. For the polling officer, the polling officer first downloads the app e-voting front, which will be given to them by the admin. And as you can see, first of all, you need to load the data file sent to you by the admin and then log in with your credentials. As you can see, I have the data.json file here. And you can see the file has been uploaded and validated successfully. Now, we can begin with the login. So as you can see, you can enter your login credentials here. These credentials will be provided to you by the admin for the election system. Now that you have logged in, you have come to the polling officer web front end. It has two options, verify voter and upload votes, and log out and download the encrypted file. Now, for the voters. When you enter the polling area, you will be given a token which will tell you to go to which polling officer. When you go to the polling officer will ask you for your entry number. Suppose here my entry number is on entering the voter entry number, we will verify the voter ID. We'll proceed. And as you can see, the eligible elections are shown to the polling officer, and the polling officer can see the voter can vote in which elections. Correspondingly, the polling officer will provide the ballots to the voter. The voter will then enter the booth behind the polling officer. You will be provided with sealed ballots, and as a voter, you will now open these ballots corresponding to the elections that you are eligible for. And here now you will stamp on both sides of this line for whichever candidate you want to vote for. Then you will tear the ballot from the middle. You will drop the VVPAT side in the VVPAT box and you'll bring out the receipt to the polling officer for further upload of your encrypted vote. Once the voter comes out from the booth, we can go from proceed to vote. Now, first of all, we'll proceed by processing for election ID 1. First of all, you scan the encrypted candidate IDs on the receipt side. You proceed enter the voter preference number. Here, the voter preference number was 0. So you ask the voter to enter the preference ID for you and you cross check it with the receipt side. Now we'll begin with processing election 2. The candidate preference ID, which is 0. On submitting this, all elections have been processed for this voter, and now you can move on to the next voter. At the end of the election, you will log out. The file has saved to the downloads with read-only permissions. Send this file to the admin so that they can upload the encrypted votes for your corresponding booth. Thank you.